Purpose isn't complicated, it's character. Purpose as a believer, I've come to learn, isn't just about what we achieve. It's actually a lot about alignment. So, as believers, you often hear living a godly life or purity or faithfulness. And the way I view this in very simple terms is, has your character been aligned with kindness and consideration? Have you fallen into gossip, or are you speaking life into other people's existence? Have you celebrated others, believers and non believers, over the victories that they've had and the miracles in their life? Because sometimes it really just boils down to that. And let's be honest, this kind of purpose is not glamorous, it's not flashy, and it's certainly not sexy. It doesn't carry all of this dopamine rise. But I will tell you that it's real and it's actually necessary. So I believe that we have to go back to the basics, and it's what builds the foundation of a life that honors God. And the basics are really just asking yourself these following questions. How am I behaving with people today, even under pressure, even when somebody is rude, dismissive, or downright nasty? What are you choosing? And what I'm talking about has less to do with being a good person, because I think the terminology being a good person has quite frankly been watered down and is very shallow. So I'm going to go back to character again. What we do in public and what we do in private are not different. They're equally important. And I think far too many people are missing the mark. This is not about perfection. This is actually about correction. It's not about reacting. It's about realigning. What we do in public and what we do in private are not different, because your inner world is actually not only a reflection of what is going on in your outer world, it's also a lens through which you see the world. Just because a circumstance is unpleasant or delayed doesn't mean that God isn't working. Sometimes He's watching how we respond, not how fast we fix it. He's shaping our character under pressure. So the real question becomes, how am I going to respond to this? How am I going to respond under this kind of pressure? Yes, people will test you. Circumstances can push you. And sometimes our own reaction is to react, to lash out, to defend. But listen carefully. I'm not saying to sweep things under the rug or take the high road. Sometimes these are circumstances that demand firmness, clarity, and righteous strength. Yet even in these moments, you can remain strong, confident, and truthful without becoming nasty or rude. You can still stand your ground with grace and authority. That's where the power begins. You got this.